Woo! Feels great. Feels good.
Feel better?
No.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
I'm Glorious Spankbottom.
And we are back with more Young Justice. What? So last episode, Jacob, do you remember what happened?
I wrote one thing down, and it's premonition, and I don't remember why I wrote it down.
Yeah? Okay, good to know.
Oh, it was because that I brought up the point that there wasn't any superheroes or supervillains that had, like, the foresight gift.
Oh, gotcha.
Because we were talking about, we had just met the light.
Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. Oh, so the lady, do you remember the lady in the light?
Yes, the one that looked like
we did,
Wonder Woman.
I wasn't sure whether to say her name because I couldn't remember if we had gotten it. We had, and there was a picture of her back when we were in Malaysia. Do you remember that episode where everybody lost their memories?
Yes, when they're in the desert.
Yes, they were like, this place is under Queen Bee. So that's what that is.
Oh.
And you brought up, is that the same character as in Teen Titans? Like, nope, different Bee. We got into that conversation. I just recently edited that, so that's why I saw that.
Got it.
But yeah,
right.
so we met the actual, first we dealt with the Injustice League.
You told me.
I told you.
You told me I was correct.
I forgot. Do you remember? Are you getting annoyed by the bug too?
And it's just the slight buzzing noise.
Yeah, it's really. There's a bug in my box light, so that's great. Anyway, so.
You told me I was right about the evil Aqua uncle.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ocean Master. Yeah.
You told me I was right about that. I was like, I knew it.
Yeah, so we saw that.
That shady bastard. He looked at him, he's like, I don't want the throne. No.
Well, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just wants the whole world. It's not a throne. But yeah, we met the Injustice League that included Joker, but market brand Joker.
He's like,
he was right.
It's the Kroger brand Joker.
I need to show you. You know what would be kind of interesting if we did a reaction to Batman the Animated Series. I'm pretty sure people would like that actually.
Dude, that's the original Batman, right?
Oof, it is. It's the best. It's the Batman. Kevin Conroy, mwah. And Mark Hamill as the Joker. Since you've never heard it and you only know him as Luke,
I only know him as Luke.
You will be surprised. It's gonna be great. Anyway, yeah, we had a lot of the Justice League taking care of the giant plants, basically distracting, making them think all the Justice League were here. Well, they were, but that they didn't have anything else to worry about. Then the kids went to deal with the plant, base. They got taken down by
Robin,
by Black Adam.
And Robin was like
Timber. Yeah, he destroyed the plant at the end. But before that, you see Superboy get clocked real hard by Black Adam.
He was out.
Yeah.
There was no hope for him there.
But yeah, Robin, he was, the whole whoop-de-wop he was doing when Poison Ivy was trying to get him with her dangerous vines. And he was like, nope, I ain't taking none of this.
No.
And nearing the end, we did see a return of Dr. Fate for a little bit.
Yes.
One of your favorites of the league so far.
Naboo is a boy.
You know him more. You know him less than I do. I have a slight feeling towards him that you don't know about, and I won't go into it. But he's a character for sure, to say the least.
When the prodigal son returned, his father saw him and had compassion and ran and embraced him. For this, his son was lost and is found. You are the prodigal son, Tornado.
I.
Whoops. Whoops.
Zatanna, 1-1. Access granted. Zatanna,
Yes.
A03. Authorization. Zatanna, 1-1.
Zatanna, this is the team. Team, my daughter, Zatanna.
Hi, I'm
Robin! I mean, I'm Robin.
Hi, Robin.
She's Megan.
He was a traitor. That machine nearly got all of us killed.
Are you guys having a psychic conversation? Because I can't decide if that's cool or Really rude.
All right, fine. We were talking about Tornado.
When did you... How did you...
We're not really taking a tour, are we?
No, we're hunting down that robot.
Yes, we are.
Oh, wow. Out loud and everything.
What about New Girl?
I'm sure she won't tell.
I can't tell. Not if you kidnap me.
Oh, she's gonna fit in great.
Be back soon.
Roger that. Have fun.
I did not give permission for...
They're good kids, Giovanni. Trustworthy kids. Don't worry.
If we're gonna do better, we need an illogical solution. A truly dumb idea.
Wow.
As a matter of fact.
Once upon a time, a brilliant scientist decided to build his own superhero to infiltrate and destroy the Justice Society of America. His first creation was Red Torpedo, a much-loved and admired heroine. If only she hadn't been so darn heroic. Yet our intrepid scientist would not quit. And this time,
Oh, look at them
android
all.
would know he was an android.
He knows. Do what you must.
Oh, please. As if I've never faced a telepath before.
Twirl to a swarm eared Noida call.
Morrow's in a secret underground base beneath Yellowstone National Park, 100 meters south of Old Faithful.
Wow.
Yeah.
What just happened?
He's not.
No more Pinocchios. Hello, Father. Son, you're hurting me.
Yes, but pain is so human. And per your programming, I've transcended any concern for humans. No more Pinocchios.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Look, I'm trying to be all nonchalant here.
Why? Be as chalant as you like.
Yeah.
Could you
She knows.
She knows.
Morrow to a cell, or force his boss to surrender, or
What's our ETA to Yellowstone? I'm way past ready to stuff Tornado into a trash compactor.
Are you so certain he betrayed us?
Aren't you?
I am not convinced. And even so, that makes him but the victim of his creator's programming. Certainly he deserves a chance to prove he's more than the weapon others designed him to be.
That hits Connor hard, man.
The eruption will decimate the planet, kill millions, and trap the rest under an impenetrable cloud of ash. While humanity struggles to survive, we four will build a red army to make this Earth a red planet.
I vote tomorrow. Thomas, are you there?
I'm here, Anthony. What do you want?
I recommend you stay behind.
Is that an order?
No, you must do as you see fit.
Good. Emit Odiurt, 2-0 Edwin, cool!
So useful. It's so useful. I wish I could do that.
Swag outfit.
True.
Prove yourself a loyal red, brother.
How dare you?
Yup. They're gonna have to fight Red Tornado. Oh my gosh.
I feel like he's a legionnaire or anything.
Like one of the most powerful League members or anything.
Uh-oh.
Superboy, maneuver 7.
Maneuver 7. I love that they come up with this just formation tag names. Oh god. I mean, it didn't really work, but dang.
She actually did that. I would have been like, what?
You're not the only spin doctor around here.
You just redirect your arrows though.
Yeah.
That's cool. I want like to do that. Oh. Is it on the field? About like just 5 seconds or something like that. That's about 2 D&D rounds right there.
We
Run that again.
Yeah, where's the actual league at right now?
Rematch Ples? They don't know they're there.
I have all your memories, Tornado, plus a next-gen processor. I know
yeah.
your next move before you do.
But he got it though, unfortunately. Whoops.
Is he abandoning us? I don't believe that.
McGann's got faith.
You stand no
She's a good one.
against me, humans.
Oh god.
We're not human!
Apologies. I suppose the properly inclusive term is
Trash.
meat bags.
That works too. Oh.
Tornado's memory files and my superior processing speed allow me to anticipate your every move.
Emox imosib adilov nil.
How's that predict?
Tornado never knew my moves.
And I bet you've got some good ones. Well, sorry, that may have come off a little too Wally.
I don't mind.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Why should we help save humanity when we are no longer human?
The premise of your question is flawed. You were never human, but you were heroes.
My boy Red Tornado. God, I love these people. I love this show. Heat is really screwing her over.
Oh.
Hey!
I use a scaled down version when I want to sneak out of the house.
I love Zatanna. And Zatanna. Gotcha! Aha!
Nice hit!
The hit was not mine. Look!
Yes! Round 2 on the other side. Nope. Stay down.
Sister, brothers, stop! Father would be so disappointed.
Attaboy, Connor.
Oh. Now they just have to rebuild his legs. Well, I mean, technically he can fly, so I don't know.
We're on the verge of a stage 3 supervolcano eruption. There's no turning back from that. We need to vent pressure fast. But the ash cloud will bring on a worldwide nuclear winter unless you divert it.
Let's be what we do.
Power of the league, though. This is a full league member here. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
You were willing to sacrifice yourself to save the planet.
The planet would have survived. It is humanity that was saved. Though not by me. My sister and brother were the true heroes this day.
My point is this. You were never the mole. Never a traitor.
No. I left to protect you from further attack and to find my creator, Morrow.
Why'd you volunteer to become our den mother in the first place?
I was the pragmatic choice. I do not require sleep. I have no secret identity or second life to live.
But you do have advanced AI programming designed to learn, adapt, evolve.
Hello, Megan. You wanted to become more human. And you couldn't do that with the League. They're stiffs.
Then the cave was not a proving ground only for us, but for you as well.
I do not know if these statements are accurate, but perhaps they are true. And if I understand the term correctly, I believe I have come to care about you all.
Yes.
He was evil, but Tio Morrow is still my father. I will care for him.
Oh, so you
It
just
is the human thing to do.
So, good kidnapping.
Actually, yeah. Best ever.
First of many, I hope.
If my dad doesn't ground me for life.
She's grounded for life. They're good kids, Giovanni. Don't worry, Giovanni. She's never joining this team.
Are they coming out to play or what?
Oh no! Oh no!
He was out there the whole time.
Yeah. Poor cat.
Man.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting a love connection.
Maybe, depending on Zatanna, if he lets it happen. He's like, she's never coming back.
Or Calder.
Well, I mean, look, things don't happen all at once. I mean, just because it happens here for some people doesn't mean everybody is gonna do it right now. Calder could get something done on the line. We don't know. There's still many seasons to come. Well, maybe. And he could still be single.
No, he's just gonna give up. He's gonna give up and become the full-time body of Naboo.
That would be the. Ooh, that would suck. But oh man, I love this episode. You know what? I can't really say it. There's not really an episode I don't really care for, for me anyway. But this was a really good one. What did you think?
Oh, I like this episode. So Zatanna was just super cool, super witty.
She was awesome. Yeah, she was awesome. She was like you said, witty. Like she just had them zingers, man. Yeah. And she's got the same lingo that Robin does. Yeah. And I was like, that's my girl. There it is.
Be however chalant you want to be.
Yeah, like yes.
Wow.
Yes. See, Jacob, be as cool as her. You came along actually pretty quickly. I think Austin was on it pretty soon, actually. I think right after.
What?
About the Aster and all that stuff. This Aster?
Oh yeah.
I think he was on.
When
that.
you just said Aster, I was like,
that's just most people. Most people that know the show would just kind of know what that is. So you're still learning. It's fine. It's fine. like whelmed. That's a better one.
Yeah, whelmed. Yeah.
I don't know. My immediate thought was Aster, even though whelmed is used more. But feeling the Aster. Ah,
feeling
man.
the Aster.
So it's just got like a hominess to it. But yeah. What did you think of the backstory behind all the Reds?
He was supposed to be a supervillain. I was correct.
They technically were all supposed to be, and they're just like, no, we don't wanna. We don't wanna do that.
Well, because it almost seemed like they all got they became too good at the beginning, and they couldn't.
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny because whenever he puts just like an ounce of humanity, they're just kind of like almost even. Well, some of them, the one was more like to infiltrate, pretend you're a hero, but unfortunately he got to that. He connected that too quickly. Firebrand, she, it was a little more. She knows she's a robot because the other one I don't think he didn't know he was a robot. With her, he you're an android, but you're still gonna infiltrate. But then she veered too much. Like if there's just a smidgen of humanity in there.
She died to save somebody.
Yeah, she died. Yeah. It was. I think she was saving one of the lanterns. I think she was saving. That's the. Oh, this is so cool. So, you saw Jay, right? Jay Garrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him in his actual suit. You saw Fate. You saw that was the JSA, the Justice Society of America. That's basically the precursor to the Justice League. And then there you see the guy with the cape. Well, one of the guys with the cape with the mask and the lanterns. One of the Green Lanterns.
Yeah.
He's a different version of. He's not like. I don't think he uses a ring. It's his is like magic, but lantern related.
The Green Lanterns aren't immortal, are they?
No, they're not.
The rings.
But the Green Lanterns are also different species, so some would live longer than others. Some are because the Green Lantern is they're a space cop, so they're from all over the galaxy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of got the. I was going to ask midway through, but it immediately got explained afterwards. And they're like, yeah, from the 1930s, this brilliant scientist had this idea, and I was like, I know he's being a douche and he's talking about himself, but he looks like he's 40. So I was like,
I was gonna bring that up too. I was like, I was wondering what you hadn't pointed out because I was assuming you would. But
there was 3 different ideas that I had. I had an idea that maybe he was an android himself that was just super intelligent for whatever reason. Like whoever made him was just god tier at doing it because he looked human. Like he seemed like he was human at that level, not like the Red Tornadoes, how they looked like they were androids.
Yeah.
But my other idea.
To be fair, they beforehand they were made to look human.
Yeah, I saw that in the thing.
Yeah.
Another idea that I had was that he was a Lord of Chaos or of some form.
Right.
Like god,
some wielder of magic, that
divine
was,
status.
Yeah, that was connected, but somehow, yeah.
And then my third idea was that he just was straight up not human. That just looked human. Like he was just alien been someone like Jean. Vampire, immortal of some kind.
Yeah. Yeah, he was definitely an android. And what's interesting about that is that when Red Volcano tore his arms off, he's just like, yeah, I don't know.
I was like, this is gonna explain everything because this is about to get real brutal for a kids show.
He's like, either
blood and arms ripped off his body.
Like, either one, I'm about to see some stuff, or he's an android,
or one of the three things is gonna happen, and it's about to get messy real quick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What I thought was kind of still was semi gruesome about that was the fact that he's like, I have all of your memories downloaded, even Father's, except the fact that he was an android. He kept that to himself, so he didn't even know.
I thought he meant whenever he said that he didn't tell them that he was an android.
Well, no,
that he knew though.
No, he didn't even know because he basically downloaded all his memories, even his dad, even Morrow's, except the fact that he was an android. He kept that in separated. So Red Volcano didn't know, and he was like, she was literally like, I'm gonna tear these humans' arms off.
He was like, it is because he would have to come to the same conclusion that I did, that he's either a mortal, a god, or not human at all.
Or he just didn't care. He was like, I'm gonna kill him. Because he was trying to kill the others, so he didn't really.
But still, you still have to come to that conclusion if you have his memories that he was from the pre-war era.
Right. Maybe he didn't. He might have computed the. What?
Did he work with anyone during the World Wars to create disaster weapons?
It's possible. I don't know a whole lot about Tio Morrow, which I love his name.
Well, a lot of shows will do that where they have like.
Well, that's what the JSA was. Basically, the creation of the JSA in a lot of comics back then was kind of like give you something to relate to during those times. That's around when that was made. So.
Yeah, so there's shows that are like.
The JSA was fighting in the World War.
Oh yeah, I could imagine because even in shows like there's a show that I'm watching called The Magicians where they talk about how magicians are like.
I only seen season 1, but good show.
I'm part of the way through season 2. There's like 5 seasons.
Yeah.
But they explain that too. They're like, yeah, there was obviously magicians during the time of the World War.
Right.
So when it comes to shows like this, I would hope that they explain like the effects of these either super intelligent or actual superhuman beings that were around during the time of worldwide conflict.
Right. Did you have something? Well, I remember what I was trying to say.
Don't do drugs, or do all the drugs.
I meant like, did you have
you have to either go 0 to 100%.
I thought you meant. I meant like, did you have anything about the show? Did you want about this episode in particular?
Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs while being a superhero.
Roy Harper did drugs in the comics.
Who's Roy Harper?
Roy.
Our boy Roy?
Our boy Roy.
Oh.
Freaking that's his last name, dude.
I didn't know his last name was Harper.
Well, I guess I don't know. I guess you would have thought when I said Roy, you would have just jumped to. Well, yeah. So yeah,
Roy is a common.
Sorry,
it's not like
I know, but you were bringing up super. Don't do drugs while doing that. So I was like, yeah, Roy. He did it in the comics. There was a point where he started doing. He started
doing heroin.
I don't remember what speed he was doing. He might have been doing speed.
Oh.
I don't know. Just but like he was doing it. There was like a comic, the cover, it was like showing him doing that and showing Oliver Green Arrow. It was like, Speedy, no. And those were the times they were the comics. They addressed that kind of stuff. It was like, hey, there are these issues, and this is how we'll tackle them kind of thing. So that was, comics are good.
One thing that I can bring up while you're thinking about your nonsense.
Okay.
So far, we've only seen one hint, one episode, two beings that were divine in nature. Naboo and
Clarion, right?
And they both know each other really well, which gives me the idea that they either have like a set quadrant, sector, or something they're there for Earth, and there might be others that might end up showing up later down the line.
Possible. It could also be that they just live a long time and they've been around for centuries.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that still begs the question on if the more are going to show up.
Yeah, that's true. I did like Zatanna. First off, just like what she contributed to the whole investigation. Like first in the beginning, was like she's gonna read his mind. Like I've dealt with mind readers before, and then Zatanna's just like, tell us what's up. And
he's just like, yeah, there's here. Underground. Yeah, it's right there.
Hugo was not happy. Stranger's not happy about that. But yeah, that was cool. And then right soon after that, there was a scene with her and Artemis, and he was a scene on the ship. But between her and Artemis, she was asking like, why isn't there a way you could just kind of like find him or stop him or whatever. It was like, or solve world hunger. I can't do everything. It still requires energy, and also I need to know the spell. I need to know well, or I need to have it prepared.
Yeah.
And again, it does, and like you said, it takes energy that she doesn't currently have at the moment. So that's just like my dad couldn't even do it. That would take an immense amount of energy.
Here's the suspicious part for me.
Okay.
Whenever she went to cast the spell on Red Tornado, was she does she have a spell that's powerful enough to take someone like that down, and she was just playing the part because she was supposed to play dead?
Well, I don't know if it was gonna take him down. It might have been something that would what she did before when she was on Red Volcano. She turned the smoke to basically cover his eyes. So it might have been another offensive ability, but it might not just take him down like that.
Well, yeah.
And even if she knew the spell, she might not be able to do it herself.
Look, her dad.
Maybe. Again,
he created an entire glow
sphere
of just light energy.
Right, but again, they still have. Unfortunately, they're still human, so they will still have a limited amount of energy within them.
Yeah.
So they'll have a limit to tap out, so I don't know what his limitation would be. He might be able to take someone like Red Tornado. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he could isolate his power source and just separate it from his body. So.
But Ian.
Yes.
What if her metachlorian levels were just that high? That it was beyond even the masters.
That's it for this week's episode of Young Jed. No. But yeah, speaking of which, I did like that because they got you for a second too, which is the point of it. When Red Tornado was attacking them, they're like, there was a kind of a hint at it where McGann looks at them and he's like, "You got the message?" And there was a second of a pause where the Connor just goes, "Who cares why? Let's just go." And it was McGann telling everybody what the message said.
Oh.
It
fooled me because he just straight up wasn't talking. So I thought
he couldn't.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking of the fact that it was just he was in death mode.
Holding it.
Yeah.
Stone colding it. Yeah. No. Yeah. It was cool. They were showing the different tornadoes going about and just oh god, he's surrounding them. He's cornering them. But what he was doing was making a message, writing a message on the ground. Unfortunately, it was kind of for naught because Volcano was like, "I got your memories, bro. I know what you're gonna do."
Yeah.
I gathered that this was one of the possibilities that happened. But I just thought it was cool that it was they were. I mean, granted that probably the outcome would still probably be the same if they were to all go against Red Tornado.
Yeah.
But the fact that wasn't the point, and it was just for them to play it so that he would that they maybe would sneak them in. Maybe, and they could take it down from the inside, but
considering a Red Tornado could literally just suck the oxygen
the
out of
fact that and take a massive a world-consuming amount of ash and just kind of blow it out of the atmosphere.
Yeah,
it's whatever. While missing his legs, mind you, dude, that was such a good scene too. When he first off when he's talking to his siblings and he's they're like. We're not human anymore. Why should we care? And he's like, you guys were never human, but you were always heroes. And I was like, oh, my boy, he's learned so much in his time. It was just, I love that line so much. And then when he goes in, he had the intention of not making it at that point.
Yeah.
He just dives in. He's like, I'm gonna stay here until you're dead, dude. So
Connor.
Yeah, Connor our boy comes in and saves the day. I mean, I'm sure Megan could have. Megan probably could have grabbed him as well, but Connor was like. Don't worry, I got this. So
Megan might have been just out of it.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, because she was around that for a while.
She got held up above lava. God. I thought she was gonna light on fire because her cape was that close to.
True. That would have sucked. She wouldn't have lit on fire. The cape would have gone up, and then she might have been close to lighting on fire.
But Wally.
Well, I was like, yo, I got you, and then the Reds showed up.
Came in.
Yeah, then the Reds showed up. I'm just kind of sad that the other Reds are gone after. They're like, you know what, you're right. You're heroes. We're going to save the day. And we're going to sacrifice ourselves doing so. But, the fact that they actually had that, like that
mindsets
that they could reach that on their own. Like it's so cool. I mean, whether it's only a possibility in comics or not, that's always just a cool thing to think about.
So does this become an awkward part for the league?
Meaning, what do you
that mean? Now they know that Red Tornado. Well, he might just not tell them, but that Red Tornado was originally programmed.
No, they might know. They might know. If anything, at the very least, Batman would know. But I'm pretty sure he would have told them. He's like, "Hey, yo, my dad was trying to screw you guys over quite a few times. Maybe not. Maybe they don't. Maybe that's why they were. Maybe they were looking for him because they didn't know about them. They're like, well, or maybe that's why. Like, they knew it, and it's like his program might have kicked in.
Yeah.
So we needed to take care of that. I'm not. They don't necessarily address that. So they might have known. They may not have known. But he would probably tell them. He's too what's the word, like logical in most aspects. He'd be like, I'm gonna tell him. I mean, why should I keep the secret?
Do you think Batman ever had a hand in his programming?
I don't think so. I think it was just Red Tornado wanting to be while he was learning that kind of more so just kind of took over. It's like, you know what? I think I like this. I like being human. Yeah, I like being human. I want to be good for this. So a really cool line I liked that Calder had was when they were in the ship and Connor was fuming. He's like, I can't wait to tear him apart. And he's like, I mean, I don't think it's all what it seems. And if it's his programming, we should probably give him a chance. Based kind of insinuating, he's like, I'm sure you understand. You get how that is. Considering Connor, when they first met him, he was essentially a programmed weapon created by Cadmus. So it's like that I like that immediately kind of hit him. He's like, yeah, I guess you're right.
Your own selfish ways.
I do like that almost all the male ones, it seems, are like all the male Reds are voiced by the same actor that voices Morrow. Like even Red Tornado's voiced by Morrow.
Well, I mean, yeah, he probably only used his voice.
Yeah, it makes sense because he's the creator. It's like, this will work. I mean, I'll use my voice. That's what I have.
It has almost a computer style tone to it.
Because I'm pretty sure a tinny sound.
He probably only recorded his voice like a handful of times and then just rechanged the wavelength.
Or the way, considering what it the learning computer, it might have just like analyzed the sound and then kind of adapted it, created its own voice with that.
Machine learning.
Yeah. Meat bags. I don't know why. I just like him when it says that. Sorry, the proper term, meat bags.
Any fleshy thing.
And he just like bop.
Slap both of them.
Well, that didn't quite work out.
The couple got dropped real quick.
Oh, they're fine. Sue McGann's pretty sturdy. Fortunately. Otherwise, that would hurt more than it did. I love that Wally. Just like I love that they keep showcasing his intelligence. Just like, yo, we need to do this and this and this to divert, the pressure, and then Red, you need to suck up the remaining ash that's gonna consume the earth.
Yeah, because he got his speed because he's a genius.
Right. Yeah, because he is highly intelligent. Yeah. I just love that they keep showing it. They don't necessarily forget it. They will always bring it to attention every now and then. Just like, hey, this and this. And then like whenever they first showed up, he's like, yeah, this is how you make an EMP. I just like that they keep bringing it up every now and then. It's like, it's really cool. It's not just, he's not just speed. He's like, there's a reason he has the speed, and then we keep showing why. Oh, I said this a second ago, but did you catch like what his name, Tio Moro's name is? Essentially, it's kind of a joke, but T.O. Morrow.
T.O. Morrow?
Write it out.
Tomorrow?
Oh. It's nothing like great. I just love that it's just like so simply silly. It's like T.O. and then Morrow. It's like, what? That's his name?
It's just tomorrow.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm not sure if this is there was the reasoning for it, but it's like the man of tomorrow, creating these highly advanced technology, living, almost breathing, self-thinking robots.
I really got the like almost Stark vibe.
Yeah, kind of.
Like
Yeah.
DC Stark vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that might have been what they were going for in that. And I was such a condescending prick. God, he's just like he's. I mean, I don't like Teomoro, but like he's like, why would I care about him? You know, he's leagues beneath me.
In terms of Ivo.
Yeah, that's what Ivo was saying, which is fair considering Ivo created a robot or an android that could, you know, duplicate abilities.
Yeah.
So I get it, but it's just like,
look,
you little prick.
He's gotta be able to kill those hedgehogs.
Whatever. Well, guys, that's it for this week's episode.
Oh, you ended it.
Young Justice. If you want to see next week's episode, check out click the subscribe button while I restart. But if you're too patient and want to see next week's episode early, check out our Patreon where you see all of our early access stuff to other shows, including something that may already be out. But if not, look out for that.